Well, good afternoon and welcome to the world-famous Taunton Park for Vanarama National League South game, Bath City versus Hempstead. My name is Andrew Kerslake and sitting alongside me, the equally world-famous Quentin Edwards. Good afternoon, Quentin.
Good afternoon, Andrew. Just to run through the two teams, Hemel we'll start with. In goal, Sam Besant, Jacques Pocomu. We've got Freddie Grant, Tosin Popo, Connor Essen, the captain, Mitch Dickinson, Isaac Galliford, Rob Sinclair, Jack Midson, Sam Ashford and Tyrone Sterling. And then on the bench, Dion Moore, Kofi Halliday, Lewis Collins, Jake Howes and Danny Burness. And for City, Ryan Clark, captain in goal. Right back Joe Rains, left back Alex Hartridge, the centre defenders of Dan Barry and Dan Ball. In midfield we'd expect Frankie Artis, Tom Smith and Noah Chilvers, and then Sam Pearson, Adam Mann in the wide positions with Ryan Bunt down the middle. And then on the bench we've got Conor Riley-Lowe, Ross Stern, goalkeeper Harvey Wiles-Richards, Tom Richards and Louis Britton, and today's referee is Robert Massielis, and his assistants are Luke Scott and Thomas Stater. And it's going to be Hemel Hempstead kicking off towards the Bath end of the ground, so City will be kicking their favourite way in the second half. Pitch, well, it's obviously dried out massively since Tuesday, and we should be all set for a very good competitive game here at Vanarama National League South. The referee just checking his watches, blows his whistle, and Sinclair gets us underway. And immediately, Essam's ball forward is shut down by Ryan Grunt, but the ball eventually goes all the way back to Besson, who kicks long left-footed, looking for Midson. He wins a header, and then Ryan Clark slips, and then it goes through his legs, and then it just thankfully Hartridge was on hand just to clear that ball. So Ashford is over this. Was going to dink it, I think, dink it over towards the far post, and the header comes in and nearly fell for Hemel there, but it's cleared. And that's a good throw, actually. Finds Brunt back to goal, but then gets the ball left-footed, and it comes to Smith, nearly turns, comes now to Mann. He shoots right-footed, but doesn't get much on it and is easily blocked. City pick up possession, tight in areas, but ball clips it forward, looking for Brunt. Nearly controls it on his chest and then gets a foot to it, but then Pearson gets it. Mann trying to hold the ball up, closely shadowed by Dickinson, and then Chilvers trying to work the ball into space, finds it out to Rains on the edge of the area, onto his left foot, shoots, but that ball should be comfortable for Besson, and he did a very similar thing to what Ryan Clark did at the other end. It's probably a couple of inches taller than ball, and a low ball into the penalty area. Barry can't control it and therefore clear it, and a good turn, excellent turn on the edge by Galliford, gets a shot in but it's blocked. Better for me is Adam Mann now. Central good, finds Tom Smith, heads the penalty, shoots early! Oh, just wide. Possibly Besant had it, but that's the closest really either team has come to scoring, and that was a quick break from City, and Smith shooting on the turn, 20 yards, just wide.
He didn't have long to think about that. Collected the ball, shot all in one go really.
Besant thumps it up into the penalty area, and the header comes in. It's gone over Clark, just wide, and just trying to see, was it Dickinson or was it, I think it was, who had that header? Now with Dan Ball. So he's still halfway inside the Hemel half, looking with Pearson. Surely it's a free kick. It is a free kick. 0-0, 26 minutes gone. Here is Chilvers with it. Drives it over to the far post, looking for Hartridge. Hartridge does win the header. Can City win it? They do put the ball in the net, and there's a push home. It's going to be disallowed for an arm in the back. So disappointment there for City, and it's going to be City another disallowed goal. They've had I think that's about the fourth they've had in the last 6 matches, and it did look like a push to me.
It did.
Oh, fearsome shot comes in there, but just flies wide of Ryan Clark's right-hand post. Here's Rains now, coming forward, finds Brunt in the box. Can he turn? Oh, nearly flicks it through the range. Comes out to Smith on the edge. It drives a ball. Well, it was a shot, I think, it was one of those which actually could have turned into a useful cross, but too far away from Adam Mann. It is City building just outside the area with Mann now. Looking for Smith, can't get a shot away, so it goes out to the right-hand side. It's now with Chilvers, still 5 yards outside the penalty area, wide right. Rains thinks about it, dinks it in with the right foot, and then a spectacular overhead kick from Pearson, but nowhere near as good as the one last week, which didn't go in either. This one just loops up and goes probably 5 yards wide. Goal kick to Hemel. City with man. 10 yards inside the Hemel half, gets the ball out to the left-hand side to Hartridge. Oh, it goes and nutmegs Pocomo, and then it's pulled back. And this could well be a caution for Pocomo because he's pulled Hartridge back, which is just enough to stop him. And indeed, Robert Massielis, dropping his pencil in the process, is going to caution the Hemel wing back, in-swinger from Chilvers. And there it goes, over towards the far post, and the man goes down, a little flick, it's got in! But another free, no, it's disallowed for a push by Brunt that time on the far side. And it was Artis who actually, I think, got his foot to it. Brunt, pushed, I think it's Dickinson. And it's going to be a free kick, so twice today City denied in a popular stand get behind the team as the throw comes in, easily headed away by Dickinson though, but Owen gets out as far as Hartridge, 25 yards out, shoots, deflected, oh! And that wrong-footed Besant and just goes maybe a couple of feet wide of his right-hand post. And along with the Smith effort in the first half, that's as close as City have come. Pocomo, and it's not a good pass by him as it eludes Popo in the field. Now City with Adam Mann, a shooting opportunity, but that's gone maybe a yard wide. Besant did dive, but I think all along he knew that that ball was sailing wide of his left-hand post. Smith picks up the pieces out to Rains. What can he deliver? He delivers a low ball in, another poor cross. Now Smith, 25 yards out, drives one in, and Besant, well, just about gets across to it, rather kind of in installments, gets down to it, pushes it behind for a corner kick, but a good clean strike by Smith, but really one that Besant should always be saving. Still City keep the pressure on with Brunt, 30 yards out, left foot shoots low, easily blocked, comes back out now. Can City find a ball over the top? They can, and Hartridge this time comes off him as he's challenged this time by Pocomo, and aims it towards the left edge of the penalty area. Rains able to get up high and head that clear up towards the halfway line with Smith, and Smith realising that Besant was off his line goes from inside his own half, goes for a really ambitious shot, and Besant, I think, just as a bit of playing around as the ball went about 20 yards wide, just dived to his left, making out that that was of danger to him.
And Besant stood up and looked at Smith as if, you must be joking.
Quentin trying to get on the back of Brunt's flick, but he can't do it, and we'll just see the game get a little bit stretched here as Galliford's got away from Barry again. Now he's got a chance. Barry coming back at him, he's gone wide when he could have shot, gets a low ball in, and Clark does well actually, spilled the initial low hard cross, but then picks it up at the second attempt, and but City can't get out of their half as a Hemel player goes down after really Hartridge brings the ball clear, and he goes long looking for Brunt, and he good chest down, but Stern can't take it. It falls nicely to Britton, and then Stern, can he? No, he can't get a shot away on the edge. He's earned a free kick, and Hemel immediately go out to referee, complain about that. So it looks like Smith is going to hammer this. It's going to be closed down, so can he get it through the wall really, or maybe Conor Riley load to chip one over. Smith drives it into the net, straight through the wall. Number 14 for the season. Besant got his hand to it, but Bath City take the lead with 12 minutes remaining. Tom Smith once again the goal scorer.
Well, Besant might be a big boy and a good keeper, but there was no way he was stopping that. He's appealing to his players that the ball wasn't arranged rightly, but you have to say that's probably his responsibility. But straight through it, and Smith with real power putting that ball in the back of the net. You've got 12 minutes to go here, plus stoppage time, and there will be a bit of that. We haven't seen much attack from Hemel so far, so now we'll see what they actually plan to do over these closing stages.
Other decisions that have gone possibly against them, nothing influencing, but here they come, and it's a great effort, but flies wide. I think it was from Popo who hit that.
They lack real penetration up front, you feel, don't they?
Yeah, they do, particularly with Ashford off the pitch.
Moore came on and looked impressive for the first kind of 5 or 10 minutes, but done not a lot since then.
No, City, what a great chance here. Stern, can he make it 2? Yes, he can! Ross Stern, a terrible kick out by Besant. He didn't learn that from his dad, that's for sure. Ross Stern takes full advantage, placing the ball low past Besant's left hand. Besant thumps the ground in annoyance at himself before he kicks the ball out the back of the net. Bath City 2, Hemel Hempstead 0, and you do feel that will be game over.
Yep, Rostern making absolutely no mistake there. Good low shot. Picked his position, he had time to do that, and then over appealing to the crowd, and City go 2-0 up, and you feel with 7 minutes plus stoppage, that's probably pretty much it.
Yeah, you do. And they take it short. Tom Smith on the apex of the penalty area, comes back to Childers, he'll shoot for sure. Oh, well, I thought he was going to, he actually clipped it in. What do I know? As the ball is with Hartridge, just excellently against Dion Moore. Now ways up across, he's got 2 men at the far post. They go short with Smith. Now what can he do? Lays it across. Oh, is that a corner? Yeah, I thought for a second Britain had missed that. It wasn't. It was actually expertly defended there by Connor Essam. So he cleared the ball again, and lovely, nearly a very good chest down found Ross Stern from Brunt, but it's now Hemel with a bit of room on the left hand side and a chance to get the ball across, but this is a substitute Halliday, but then in the end he loses out to Joe Rains, and then a good ball in field finds Brunt, and then City drives the ball up and it's found Stern in plenty of space on this left hand side. He may cut in field onto his favoured right foot, looking for 30 yards out, shoots, and that's easy. Well, he made a bit of a meal of that, really, wasn't it? So lost and City breaking on the right hand side here. Ball in, it could be 3. Oh, he's put it wide. Was it Ryan Brunt, I think, wasn't it? Oh, there's Brunt and Britton queuing up. Ball across, lovely work by Joe Rains. All he had to do was put it on target from about 10 yards, 8, 9, 10 yards out. He's put it wide of Besant's right hand post. Just over a minute to go is keep a clean sheet as well. They haven't had one of those in the league for quite a while, and I think they're Dartford at home, if I remember rightly. So City building again now with a chance to make his Stern coming forward. He does put the ball to Britton. Didn't get there before. Oh, he didn't get there before Besant. Besant knocked the ball against Britton. Should have been a better pass by Stern though. And as talking, the referee blows a full-time whistle. Much joy around Twerton Park here at nearly gone 5-5 as City complete in the end a comfortable 2-0 victory, albeit it took them 78 minutes and arguably a slightly fortuitous free kick to break them down when Tom Smith thumped home from the edge of the area, and then it was left to a Besant kicking mistake to allow Ross Stern to romp through the middle and place the ball beyond the custodian. Finish here, Bath City 2, Hemel Hempstead Town 0.
Ending the game in such a strong mode really puts them in good heart for Tuesday night's replay. Do come down to Twerton Park if you can. Bath City in the replay Tuesday night here against Concord Rangers. But as Quentin says this afternoon, City remaining in second spot and going out 2-0 winners against Hemel Hempstead.